hold this up.
What is it?
That is for the color correction.
Ooh.
So hey there, friendlies. Actually,
Friendlies.
that's weird, right?
I'm supposed to do silly stuff. Now you have my power.
Maybe I should say, well, hey there, friendlies, every time I start a video now.
Great.
Yeah? Okay.
Hi, friendly.
Hey, friendlies. Tried to do a video for you guys yesterday. I threw the snowshoes into the car, headed off onto the roads, but of course I live in Montreal, so everything was closed off. And I looked at Waze, and it was going to take me so long to get to where I wanted to shoot that I just turned around and went back home.
What?
Oh, I'm just looking at what you're doing. But since I had wanted to talk to you about something Cody related anyway, I figured why not try again today. In fact, I tried to do this video as a live stream. When did we try to do that? When I made the mistake of giving you that slushie before we started.
Well, I wish I could take one.
See, here's the thing. I gave her a slush. So the video started off fine and conversational.
It was the day after Christmas. We slept and then we went skiing.
Snowshoeing.
Snowshoeing.
And then it ended off totally not.
Please. But I promise I won't do it again, and I never break a promise.
She never breaks a promise.
Well, I already broke a promise before, but
So she does break a promise.
not anymore.
But not anymore. What it reminded me of is that I'm not bad on snowshoes, okay? But I started as an adult, and I certainly couldn't run in them my first day. But we gave Camille her first snowshoes, what was it, 2 Christmases ago?
I think it was no.
How old were you? 5 or 4?
4.
4. Okay, so 2 Christmases ago. And you guys have seen, well, those of you who've been watching me for a while saw my New Year's video where she got, that was her first time on the snowshoes. And she could run her first day.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah. But it goes into what I keep saying about how if you get kids started early, they'll pick up a skill much, much faster than we do. And then they'll go with it, right? You guys have seen Camille lighting fires and stuff. And you're getting better at that, right?
Remember when I was 4, I light up a fire by myself?
Yeah.
On the barbecue?
Yeah.
Well, I did the fire by myself when I was 3, and even this time it's made twice.
Yeah, and you did it by yourself. All I did was hold it down for you, eh?
Yeah.
So how did it feel the very first time you could light a fire?
Well, the very first time I did a little spark, but it worked, so that was kind of strange. I wish we had the black cloth instead of that hard thing.
We do, it's just I'm not sure where I put everything. The last time I came home, I cleaned up all my stuff, and I'm not sure where I put my fire kit. So yesterday, we used this and the raw jute.
Ooh, and we also used this.
Yeah. In fact, why don't we show off your skills right now?
Okay, ready?
Yeah. That's pretty good, actually.
Watch.
But it took, forever for her to just get to this point. And sometimes, when she's trying to make a fire with it, I mean, you guys remember what it's like to learn this, right?
Yeah.
My whole plan is that by the time she's camping on her own, this will just snap flames,
Like this?
Yeah. Let's put away the jute so that we don't accidentally cause a...
Fire.
No.
Like this?
Yeah, exactly. Let's try that with this.
Scared.
Try that with this one. Careful though, it's sharp. Yeah, right there.
No, I'm just scared.
See, it's because you have to come past it. You don't... See, you're hitting like this, but you have to sort of go like that.
Oh, so like this?
Yeah, like that, but hard. Yeah! Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah?
Look. Ooh.
February.
Cold.
Okay, are you nice and warm?
Yeah.
All right. So I see these things that I'm teaching you as a life skills thing. Do you know what that is?
Is it like a grown-up thing?
Yeah, it's like something you may need to know at some point. It's easy to light a fire with matches, right? You've done that, right? Like when we light candles or whatever. But it's also good to be able to do it with the ferro rod, right? For if you don't have matches or if it's wet.
Wait, why is it good to do it with that?
Because if it's raining, sometimes your matches are all wet and they won't work. But if it's raining, you need to have a fire because you need to warm up. So that's why it's a good life skill to have, you know? And remember when we took that hike on Mount Royal and I said that I wanted to learn to identify trees, and you said you wanted to learn to identify trees and to do fires? I think what I'm going to learn this year is tree identification.
I want it too.
You want that too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And fire.
Yeah.
And I also want fireworks.
Fireworks?
Yeah.
So do you still want to learn how to identify trees?
Yeah. Wait. What does that even mean?
Well, remember when we were taking that walk, we shot a video about it, and we were talking about what kind of trees those were. There was the American beech. That says American beech.
Yeah, American beech. Oh yeah.
And there was the birch.
Hey, remember that little baby tree who had a big bus on it?
Yeah, a bus is French for a big bump. Yeah, that had a burl on it. I don't remember what kind of tree that was, but yeah, I remember that. Camille and I watched the video where Joe Robinette. No, we're talking about Joe Robinette this time. Remember the video we just watched with his daughter? Because his daughter's the same age as Camille. And I wonder, like, what he's teaching her off camera, you know, and what's appropriate to teach and what's not appropriate to teach. Like, for instance, it's too early. It's too early for this. But I don't think it's too early for long. Camille's also been talking a lot about going camping. Right?
Yeah.
Do some camping. So we're going to do some of that this summer. You guys are going to come along. And maybe when we first get there, you can do the first campfire. You can light the first campfire.
Sure.
Yeah? What are you doing? Yeah, I know it's awesome. It's my stuff.
No, axe.
Axes, yes. Those are awesome. That's the one that's going to be yours one day.
Which kind of axe is that? When I'm 8, can I have that small axe? I want to start by small, medium, big,
No.
big, and huge.
The one you're going to start on. This one. This is the one you're going to start on.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be good. Can I do an example? Wow, it's heavy. Packs.
The reason why you're going to start with something long is because when you're standing and it's something this long, if you miss, you're not going to cut yourself. But with something short like this one,
Sorry,
did you like it?
I'm done.
With something short like this one, if you miss, you could hit your knee. So that's why kids should always start with something this. That's why kids should always start with something this. Don't play. Hold it up like this. Kids should start with something long. It's tempting to start with like a little guy, like my. It's tempting to start a kid off with something like this.
Cool.
The shorter an axe is, the less safe it
baby.
is. This one's way too dangerous for a kid like you.
Hi, baby.
That's a good one to start with. I think the hot chocolate is kicking in, so we're gonna cut it here. But I'm gonna send the question out to you guys. For those of you who have kids, are you gonna start them off early with the bush skills, or are you gonna wait to see if they're interested? I sort of see it as feeding itself. If you start them off early, then they maintain a love of the outdoors. I know Camille definitely likes it.
A little bowl.
But aside from that, if you like what I'm doing, then please get the conversation started by commenting down below, share the video, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, hit that little bell and leave me a smiley thumb. If you don't like what I'm doing, leave me a frowny thumb.
Hey, I'm supposed to do that. Wait, look.
Okay, bye-bye.